Hey crazy wrestling fans, welcome to the Raw After Wrestlemania recap. Yes! Tonight's Raw was good, man. It really was. There was a lot of debuts, a lot of crazy shit happened. It really did. Vince comes out first and the crowd is chanting, "No chance in hell." Obviously that is the theme music of Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon says, "That's exactly the chance my son had last night against The Undertaker." Then he mentions something about no more lockbox. Then he pulls out a piece of paper from his jacket pocket and says that he's in total control now and will always be in total control from here on in. He says that Shane is crazy to risk his life to be in control of Monday Night Raw. Honestly, that's basically what he did. And then Vince, as he's going to leave, he says, "Enjoy Monday Night Raw because it is one you will never forget." As he's going to leave, Shane McMahon comes out. Shane McMahon has a huge shiner on the left side of his face. Vince says, "You have no business out here. You should be in a hospital bed somewhere." Shane McMahon says to Vince McMahon, "Since I'm the only man in the family, I'm just coming out to say that you won." Shane says thank you to the fans and goodbye. As Shane goes to leave, Vince says, "Hey, get back here. Nobody outstages me." Then he says, "Okay, you want a shot at running Monday Night Raw? You got it. Let's see what you got." I don't know if this was Vince McMahon's way of playing with him, basically saying that he can manipulate and control anything he wants to, being the fact that he made him fight The Undertaker to be in control of Monday Night Raw, and the fact that he still let him be in control of Monday Night Raw the next night even though he lost. Because I know the way Vince thinks. That is just Vince's way of flexing his muscles. That's the only way that I can interpret that. So Shane does have control of Monday Night Raw tonight. After Sheamus and King Barrett lose to the New Day for the Tag Team Championships, Sheamus gets on the mic and says there's a weak link in the League of Nations. And who does he say that weak link is? King Barrett. As Rusev and Del Rio are holding Barrett, Sheamus gives him a brogue kick. Then the Wyatts come out and start attacking the League of Nations. We had Summer Rae versus Sasha Banks, and Sasha Banks makes Summer Rae tap out to the bank statement. We had the debut of NXT star Apollo Crews. He defeated Tyler Breeze after giving him a spin-out powerbomb. He grabbed him for a good, minute, and it looked like he was going to give him an atomic drop, but he spun him around and gave him a powerbomb instead, and got the pinfall victory. Reigns comes out to a raucous crowd in Dallas, and they start booing him out of the building. I'm telling you, man. Reigns says, "I'm not a good guy, I'm not a bad guy, I'm the guy." And he basically challenges anybody from the locker room for his championship. He's saying, "Bring it." Chris Jericho comes out first. He said that last night at WrestleMania, he buried AJ Styles. Then Styles comes out. And then Kevin Owens comes out. And then Sami Zayn comes out. Zayn and Owens get into an altercation. And then Styles and Jericho get into it. Roman Reigns spears Jericho. Shane congratulates Roman Reigns on his victory last night at WrestleMania. He tells Reigns that he's going to have a fatal four-way match to determine the #1 contender for his title. He says it's going to be Chris Jericho, AJ Styles, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn. I don't really know how to take the crowd booing Reigns. I don't really understand it. I don't really know how to take that. The crowd is going to cheer who they're going to cheer. They're going to boo who they're going to boo. I don't really know if anybody really saw Reigns as a straight-up babyface. I think Reigns really was always like a tweener. However, I don't really see how anybody can not appreciate Reigns, because he just fucks shit up, man. Honestly, I really do like Reigns' no-nonsense style. He gets straight to the point, you want a shot at my title, come and bring it. You know what I'm saying? And Baron Corbin comes out, cuts a quick promo, and he faces Dolph Ziggler. Both guys get counted out of the ring, resulting in a double countout. That is Baron Corbin's debut, a double countout. And then later on, he starts attacking Ziggler because he was mad at the referee's decision to count both guys out of the ring. Zack Ryder comes out. He talks about winning the IC Championship. He shows a picture on the Titantron of when he was a little kid. He's in a picture with Razor Ramon. Razor Ramon has the IC title. And then he shows a picture of him and Razor Ramon last night, and Razor Ramon is holding the IC title that Zack Ryder just won. That was a cool little thing there, Then The Miz comes out and challenges Ryder for the Intercontinental Championship. The Miz is outside the ring, and he sees Zack Ryder's dad. And he starts interrogating him. Zack Ryder's dad shoves him down. So who comes out but the Miz's wife, Maurice, as she slaps Zack Ryder's dad. So Ryder gets distracted by seeing his dad get slapped by Maurice. Miz comes from behind, hits him with a skull-crushing finale. 1, 2, 3, we have a new Intercontinental Champion as a result of that distraction. Another distraction finish that costs somebody a championship and crowns a new champion. What a shocker! Lita comes out with the entire women's division. It's not called the Divas division anymore. It is now the women's division. She unveils the WWE Women's Championship. Like I said in my WrestleMania 32 recap video, it looks almost identical to the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. It's just a lot smaller, and it's white on the outside, but it has practically the same design. The crowd chants women's wrestling. Charlotte actually thanks her father for the victory. Sasha Banks leaves the ring first, and then Becky Lynch, and then every other diva except for Natalya. Natalya gets in the ring and challenges Charlotte to a WWE Women's Championship match. Charlotte says that her family will always be better than Natalya's family. Anybody that doesn't know, Natalya is Jim the Anvil Neidhart's daughter. Jim the Anvil Neidhart married one of the Hart sisters. After that, Natalya attacks her and Charlotte squirms out of the ring. That's the easiest way to describe that. The Usos take on the Dudley Boys in a tables match. Jimmy and Jay put Bubba Ray and Devon on tables, and they're going to go to the top rope to deliver splashes to them. Both Bubba Ray and Devon move out of the way, and the Usos go crashing through tables, resulting in a victory for the Dudley Boys, because technically the Usos went through tables. That is such a technicality, man. It really is. What can you do? That's just the way it goes. After their victory, the Dudley Boys are actually arguing outside the ring, and who comes out? Enzo and Cass come out and make their Raw debut. These two guys, if you don't know them, they're from NXT. They're pretty cool, man. Enzo and Cass come out and start cutting their promo, but Carmella is not with them tonight on Monday Night Raw. I was kind of surprised about that. They say, I'm Enzo Amore, and this is Big Cass. Enzo and Cass call out the Dudley Boys to come in the ring. The Dudley Boys run up to the apron, and then they leave. So what does Cass call them? SAWFT. Soft. The characters are like stereotypical New Yorkers. Those guys are cool, man. I'm really happy that they made it to the main roster. As Sami Zayn is cutting a promo, Kevin Owens attacks him. Later on, we find out that Sami Zayn is not able to compete. So Shane McMahon says that it is still going to be a fatal 4-way, and Cesaro comes out. So he replaced Sami Zayn. That was cool. The crowd actually popped for that. This might be one of the best matches I've seen on Raw this year. AJ Styles hits the Styles Clash on Chris Jericho. AJ Styles gets the victory. AJ Styles is the #1 contender for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. All in all, it was a really good Raw. I gotta say, this was a good one, man. If you didn't watch tonight's Raw, I highly advise you to watch the entire thing. This is it. We have another year until next year's WrestleMania. A lot of new talent debuted tonight on Raw. They could have did something else to have the tag team championships on the line at WrestleMania. However, they chose to not do that. Not really that big of a deal. I mean, the Raw after WrestleMania does deserve to have championship matches on it. I definitely would give this Raw a thumbs up. Enjoy Raw next week. I am going to get the fuck out of here, and I will see you when I see you.